Hey everybody, welcome back to Tommy's Tesla Tech and Travel. As you saw in a previous video, we are currently on the hunt for a new house because we're inviting my aunt and my mother to come live with us. So today's adventure, we're going to go look at a couple houses and maybe do a walking tour through one of them. I did want to touch on something. Someone did comment on my last house tour video of exactly where it was. All I'll say is what side of Tucson it's in. I won't give specifics because, well, I don't want to give specifics. Just we're looking specifically on the northwest side and we're looking over here back on the east side again. So follow us, let's go take a look at a couple houses and see if this kind of fits the bill of what we need. And what some people have asked me is what is our criteria that we're looking for in one of these new homes? Well, preferably we would like what's called a next generation home. It has an ensuite built onto the house that doesn't have its own there's nothing built in for like a cook station. Because if there was like an oven that has ventilation, all that, it'd be considered a separate domicile. So we were looking for one of those ideally, but they're few and far between and the prices of them are just going up. Ideally what we're looking for is something 4 to 5 bedroom. We would prefer something that's 2-story with basically like an owner's suite on the a regular bedroom on the first floor and an owner's suite on the second floor. But realistically, we're not married to that. The other thing we're looking for is something that, if we can find a ranch style that's 4 to 5 bedroom, that would be very nice as well. We have looked as far away as Red Rock, Arizona, which is about 17 miles outside of what's considered Marana. That's just kind of a far drive. So right now we're keeping it simple. We would like 4 to 5 bedroom, preferably a ranch style with some sort of like second living room area or den. But a 2-story would be ideal too. That would kind of give us our own separate space if we can't do a next generation home. So basically my mom and my aunt would have the first floor and we would have the second floor and the kitchen would be like universally shared. So ideally that's what we're looking at. It's just what side of town. That's the hard part. So we're looking kind of at both. Luckily a lot of the housing developments we're looking at actually have multiple locations all around Tucson. So if we like the housing in one area, chances are both areas might have it available. But enough of that, let's actually go look at the house. And before we even go look at the house, we're just going to drive around the neighborhood a little bit to see if it's, well, family friendly. So they're still building a lot of stuff here, so let's see what the progress looks like. And there's actually several model homes and several builders in the area. That one we just looked at is just our ideal one because it fits literally all of our criteria and needs. But I don't think these other ones build anything similar, unfortunately. Okay, I will give them this. It looks like they're building a community pool, which lately Henry has been obsessed with trying to go swimming in water pads and splash pads. So I've never wanted to have a pool because A, don't know how to swim because of my ear situations. I've never been really allowed to. But more importantly, just the cost and maintenance on a pool is ridiculous. So I'm sure it's built into our HOA cost here, but might be really cool to have a community pool close by. We'll see. This is Tucson after all. AC is a necessity, not a privilege. And this has 2 units. Look like the bigger one probably doing the smaller part of the house and the smaller one for the ensuite, since they are going to be closed most of the time anyway. Well, since you guys liked this so much last time, we're going to do it again. We're going to do a self-guided tour of a house here and kind of show you what we're looking at. I actually really like these. We had one for our house briefly, but we actually decided not to use it because we pretty much used a garage door for everything. So I think that would change if we got a house like this. Well, don't get any smart ideas. These change every time. Here we are. We've looked at this style of house before. It's called the next generation home. Like I said earlier in the video, this is the one that actually has the ensuite for basically like an apartment, like an in-law suite as they used to be referred to. All right, but let's start off here at the door. So that's your front entryway, your entryway into the garage, and a coat closet. I do like these little nooks here. That's kind of cool for when you walk in and drop your keys. But I really dug this too. The coat closet has so much additional storage for like your vacuums, your carpet cleaner, even though this is tile and hardwood. But a nice little place to store the big bulky things that you find so much trouble storing in a smaller house, anything under like, 2,000 square feet. Not that that's small, but small in comparison to what we're looking at here. The little dining area, which seems kind of weird to walk into a house right into the dining area, but that's just me. The living room area, which again, for me, this is kind of ideal. Nice little sectional, big TV on the wall. And here's what Dana has been wanting to look at. She wants the bigger kitchen now. Beautiful island, the double oven, and another little breakfast nook, which realistically we would use this as the dining area. About the same size of the appliances we have now, and with these type of homes, a lot of this comes included in the pricing. The pantry is the same setup as our current one, but twice the size, which I'll take. Okay. Before we head upstairs, let's go check on the ensuite. It's a little powder room down here on the first floor, which is very nice. Not huge, but definitely not small. The one thing that's different than the other ones we've looked at so far is this door is just a regular door as opposed to having glass, which actually I like this a lot better. But this little ensuite has its own little living area. Like you see, they have a small little sectional right here. Not sectional, I'm sorry, love seat. And a couple of recliners. I know my mom and my aunt would just have their recliners in here. And the TV. And it has like a kitchenette area, but like we said earlier, it doesn't have an actual cooking space because that would be considered a separate domicile at that point. But there's nothing stopping you from putting like a hot plate right over here. But actually, I really like this island as well. It's really cool. Down this little hallway. So in here is the bathroom area. So they got a walk-in shower, the commode, a single sink. And if I remember correctly, I thought these had washer dryer units, but I guess I was incorrect. And here's the bedroom. Looks like they have a queen size in here right now, but realistically, you can fit 2 single beds in here, 2 full-size beds, no problem. And I know that's what they're planning on doing. I guess they're going back to the whole, we're sisters, we're gonna live as roommate style. Nice little walk-in closet. Oh, okay, here we go. I knew there was a washer dryer hookup. So you have a stackables right here and your closet space over here. I know what I would probably recommend doing is knocking this out and we do like a little corner type spot for the clothing. So that way they both have their own clothing section for the closet. But this is definitely not bad. All right, let's take it upstairs, y'all. And just like the other one, it has its own separate yell entrance and own separate entrance to the garage and to the area. So there could be days where we don't have to see each other at all, which is nice. That sounded meaner than I meant it to, where we all have our own separate space. Not that we're avoiding each other. We're probably avoiding each other. Let's go upstairs. I know that this is somewhere. I like the stairs carpeted because, you know, we have 2 little kids and they are going to take a fall. I just don't know what to do with this giant wall. And the big thing for me is I would like my own space for the office like I currently do, which the loft area could act as our living room upstairs. And seeing that this is, I believe, 5 bedroom, 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe, we'll check. I could always have a bedroom to it too, but this is the owner suite. Not as big as some of the other ones we've seen in similar floor plans, but still way bigger than anything I've ever lived in. The bathroom. Absolutely beautiful walk-in, very spacious area. His and her sink, Jack and Jill. Hi. And the pied de resistance, the giant walk-in closet. If you saw our current closet, you understand why this is a big deal. Stuff's falling down everywhere. And someone could be in here getting ready while someone's using the restroom. Very cool. We keep looking at different housing styles, but we keep coming back to this one. I don't know, we're gonna talk about more, but I think we are gonna look at going with something similar. The hallway from the main bedroom upstairs. Here is a giant linen closet and laundry room. Very cool. It's set up for electric and gas, so I guess it's your choice in these models. Which we've always gone electric, but I see the benefit of the gas ones too. Yep, so it's a total of 5 bedroom. And they're all pretty decent size, which is nice. Their own walk-in closet. I do like the thermostats, but I like my brand that I use better, the Nest one. This is the bathroom. Oh no, I was wrong, it is 4 bedroom, I'm sorry. It's 4 bedroom with the bathroom. I, for some reason, thought this was the bathroom or bedroom when I first looked at it. And the other bedroom. Not a walk-in closet, but still a big, decent sized closet. Ooh, I want ice cream. Wait, this person's obsessed with ice cream. Pug life. Sometimes I really wonder whose job it is to pick the art in these walkthroughs, because some of them are questionable, and that one was awesome. So again, 3 bedrooms upstairs, 1 ensuite downstairs, and all the space we can need.
And this model also boasts a 3-car garage, which is ideal because we have 3 cars. I wish I could get in there to really look around so I can see if it'd be, because we're gonna have to hook up an electrical charging station for the Tesla. That's when and if I ever get it back, which Tesla update. I just checked this morning, they just started work, it looks like finally, and I'm down to 4% power on the car. I think they would have charged it while it was just sitting there. I dropped it off with 90%. The backyard is absolutely huge and beautiful, but I also know me. I'm not big on the maintenance of the yard. This is Arizona. I'm glad it's fake grass because real grass is just irresponsible, in my opinion. Doesn't mean I feel that way about everybody's yard. Just know how I feel about mine. I mean, it's a good view of the neighbor's house, but also you got the beautiful mountain peaks in the background. I don't know, like I said, I'm really liking this area. It's just now a matter of talking about it with my wife and seeing what she feels and if she wants to spend a little extra to be in this area. I don't know. A lot to talk about, a lot to consider. So could I see myself living here? Absolutely. And this is over on the side of town, really near where we currently live. Granted, it's in a different school district for Henry, but I think we could probably make the accommodations for him to stay in his current school. I gotta talk to my wife and look at the numbers, but I'm personally leaning towards this model and this location. But we still have a lot more to look at. And we got some great feedback on our house tours while we're looking for a house, and we were taking you along with us, and we've gotten some great feedback on it. So probably expect more of these house tours coming up soon. But right now, we gotta figure out when, where, and if we're moving. I don't think it's so much if at this point, it's when. All right, guys. Well, thanks for taking another ride with us. I'm gonna go walk through the house again just to make sure I left no nook unturned and cranny unsearched. Is that a phrase? I don't know. But either way, thanks for taking another ride with us. Let's take another ride again soon. Bye-bye, everybody.